Donald Trump on Tuesday launched an effort pressing state and local officials to reopen schools this fall, arguing that some are keeping schools closed not because of the risk from the coronavirus, but for political reasons. The White House's roundtable gathered health and education leaders from across the nation who said that schools and colleges are ready to open this fall and can do so safely. Joining us now to talk more about this from Greenville, South Carolina is Dr. Outweigh Thompson. Dr. Outweigh, one of the arguments is that the risk of keeping students at home far outweighs any risk tied to the coronavirus. They also said that students need to access the meal programs and mental and behavioral health services. What are your overall thoughts on reopening schools at this point?
I think it's a bad idea until there is a adequate and efficient vaccination that's been tested, tried, and proven, and some form of medication to curtail or circumvent the COVID-19 virus. I do not believe our students should go back to school because you have teachers who are seniors, elderly. You have many of these children who live in the home with black parents and brown parents with underlying conditions. They also stay with grandparents, aunt and uncles. And I think it will be tragic for us to open schools without having safeguards in place to protect not just the students, but also those in the administration and education of the school, as well as the homes from which those students come from.
Dr. Outweigh, President Trump tweeted something on Twitter the day before, and he ultimately said they think it will help them in November. Wrong, the people get it. What's your response to that?
Well, Trump has consistently blamed others for politicizing various things across his administration, during his administration. And I see him doing the same thing and even greater. He is playing politics with people's lives. The fact of the matter is he has fumbled on this response to COVID-19, and he consistently downplays it and act as if it doesn't exist or is not as big of a threat as it is. And I think this is damaging to the overall fabric and makeup of American politics and America being who America is. We're supposed to care about one another, and this president has consistently shown that he cares about no one and nothing but himself, period.
The conversation, Dr. Outweigh, about, or the debate, I should say, about whether or not and when to open schools has been a heavy debate. One thing that's also been shared is how the virus can be passed through the younger generation and what it affects. They are touching more people, they're around more people throughout their school day. There's much more movement, much more opportunity to come in close contact with others. And so, I'm not sure how these schools are going to navigate. This is a conversation that needs to continue, and we do need to be aware of what and how this can affect everyone around us. Dr. Outweigh, I appreciate your insight. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Nietzsche. Always my pleasure.